YouTube, it's Real Ride Boy back with another video. Hey, look, your struggles, your health, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, when you struggle, see, this the thing, your struggle will be used against you with your narcissistic parents. See, this the thing, when you struggle, when you're ill, meaning whether you're sick, whether you struggling financially, wherever you see this thing, when you fall in life, your narcissistic parents is going to they're going to congratulate your falls. They're going to congratulate your failures. They're going to congratulate the fact that you not where you want to be in a positive way. See, this the thing, they know for a fact. See, this thing, 9 times out of 10, if you suffered from narcissistic abuse, or if you had narcissistic parents, 9 times out of 10, you had to fend for yourself out the gate, because you wasn't supported financially, you wasn't supported emotionally, you wasn't supported spiritually, you wasn't supported, and you wasn't taught anything, for the simple fact that the only thing you was being taught was how to live in fear, because you was raised in a way of fear. Meaning, when you deal with narcissistic parents, when you come from a narcissistic background, you wasn't raised due to love. Love is going to be foreign to you once you become older, because you wasn't raised in a way of love. You was raised in a way of fear. You was raised in a way of hatred. You was raised in a way of divisiveness. You was raised in a way to where everything you was raised in a way of attention, meaning everything that people do, you feel as though you are entitled to everything, and you feel as though that people have to, you feel as though that you need access to absolutely everything in everybody's lifestyle without them even giving you access. See, this is the entitlement that people possess due to the fact that they was never shown how to build genuine connections throughout their time being here on earth, due to the fact that they was emotionally and mentally neglected by narcissistic parents. Narcissistic parents is the cause of everything. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm about to head to the gym after I get done with this. I'm sipping on some pre-workout right now, but I mixed some mango up in here too, so I can balance, so that caffeine won't kick my ass. But at the end of the day, hold on. Hey, I would like to propose a toast too. Look, but like I say, look, everything, see, what was I saying? No. Yeah. Look, this the thing, you don't go to narcissistic parents. Let me tell you something. Don't ever, if you dealing with narcissistic parents, let me tell y'all something. Don't go in search of emotional support. Don't long for them to support you emotionally. Don't long for them to support you spiritually. Don't long for them to help you on your journey. The only thing that you gonna gain from being in that situation, meaning the only thing that you gonna gain, and the only thing that you should gain from being with narcissistic parents, is your individuality, your sense of self, your worth. Them people, being around them individuals shouldn't do nothing but make you become the best version of yourself, for the simple fact that sometimes you're gonna have to prove people wrong, and proving people wrong is indeed satisfying. For the simple fact that these people want to destroy you. They want to see you fall. So this is the thing, and you know it. You experienced it. They probably told you this. They tell you. They don't care about who you are. They'll tell you how they feel about you. Your struggles mean nothing. Every time you struggle, every time you fail, every time that you don't succeed, they give it a round of applause, for the simple fact that it elates them seeing you fall. It elates them seeing you struggle. So this is the thing. they're going to get a kick off your downfalls. They're going to get a kick off you struggling. This is what your parents, this is narcissistic parents. Let me tell y'all something. This is what narcissistic people do in general, but this thing, I'm still on narcissistic parents. I never stop talking about narcissistic parents because narcissistic parents is, in my opinion, they worse than y'all worse than them. This ain't a matter. See, this is the thing. This not a matter of race. This ain't a matter of gender. This not a matter of race or gender. This is strictly spiritual. This is strictly business. And so we not gonna sit up here and take it personal. It's not personal. This is business. These people mean business. These people ain't your parents. These people ain't your parents. They mean business. When I say these people want to see you fall and they'll do everything in their power to make sure that you fall, they gonna do everything in their power to make sure that you fall. This ain't personal, this spiritual. Remember, they work for the other side. We do not. We come strictly from the source. So like I say, this the thing. Them watching you, see this thing, them knowing that you struggling or them knowing that you suffering from some type of downfall, it's going to make them, it's going to excite them. It's going to excite them because guess what? They're going to feel as though in their mind that you need somebody to run to. But see, this the thing, we run to God every time we fall. We run to God every time we struggle. We don't run to them, but this the thing, they want to be looked at as though they are gods. Remember, these are false idols. These people not famous or celebrities. Let me tell y'all something. It's a lot of people that sold their souls, but y'all parents sold their souls. We already know about celebrities and athletes and movie stars and the whole shabam with Hollywood, but at the end of the day, y'all parents ain't no different from them. Y'all, the people in society ain't no different from the people in Hollywood. Y'all do the same stuff they do. Y'all just don't get caught. Then on top of that, y'all not celebrities. No one knows y'all. Y'all don't have no money. Y'all just do all y'all work behind the scenes. So if you're going to say something about them, let's say something about everybody who sold their soul. Y'all parents sold their souls. People, movie stars, look, millionaires is not the only reptiles that walk this planet Earth. Yup. Y'all just had to put that up out there because y'all crazy, man. Y'all parents are soulless. They sold their soul, but yet y'all want to get on the internet and talk about all these celebrities and doing all this stuff. They promoting the same thing. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Narcissistic parents promote the same thing that the industry promote. They all promote that. Guess what? They all carrying out Satan's agenda, point blank period. Y'all parents doing that too. The narcissistic parents is taking it's the reason why 90 is behind everything because it starts at home. See, this is the thing. When you don't get love at home, you're gonna seek it elsewhere. And this is the thing, elsewhere meaning you could go looking in search of love in the wrong places for the simple fact that you crave that feeling. You crave being looked at. Yeah, you crave that feeling. So this the thing, and this thing, you was already trying to do everything in your power to get your parents' attention. See, this thing, you can't get their attention because they don't want your attention for the simple fact that they don't even care about you anyway. But this thing, you care about them, but they don't care about you. It's only until you get older till you realize that they never cared about you. You're just going to you're going to take a trip down memory lane and you're going to revisit those memories that you had with them. And this thing, you're going to come to the realization that it was more bad than the good. And when it was more bad than the good throughout your time, or just anybody, if it's more bad than good with anybody that you connected with, get away from them. Because it should be more, it should be 98% good. We not perfect, but this the thing. I'm not perfect, and I can accept individuals being not perfect because I'm not perfect. But this thing, I cannot accept evil. I can't be around evil. And if I know you evil, I'm going to distance myself from around you because I'm not finna allow you to crash my ship, like sink my ship. I'm not finna allow that to happen. So at the end of the day, whatever I got to do, I'm gonna do it. Look, and another thing, I ain't trying to change subjects, Y'all narcissistic parents gonna stalk y'all too. I'm gonna keep this 100. Y'all narcissistic parents gonna stalk y'all. Let me change the subject right quick. They're gonna stalk y'all severely, meaning they're gonna watch your social media. They're gonna follow you to your job. They're gonna stalk you in a way that's gonna make you uncomfortable for the simple fact that, let me tell you something, they're gonna stop. If you move to a new location, they're gonna try to do everything in their power to try to find out where you stay at, because you have to understand something. These people are severely entitled. They're psychopaths. These people are lunatics, meaning they don't take no for an answer. So every time they see that, this is why they enjoy your struggles. This is why they enjoy your struggles, because by you struggling, it gives them an ego boost. It makes them feel superior to you. It makes them feel superior over you. They love it when you get when you struggle. They love it. They do. And this thing, even if you don't tell nobody, guess what? They're going to stalk you, meaning they're going to go behind your back. They're going to go to your coworkers. They're going to go to your friends. They're going to go to the people that they figure that's close to you, or they have some type of relationship with you, to where you can get in to where they can get in contact with you. If they cannot get in contact with you, they're going to stalk you via social media. They're going to stalk you whether that's at work. They're going to find out anything about you just so they can have some type of means of contact with you, because them having contact with by them stalking you, it makes them feel as though they still have some type of bond or connection with you, meaning it makes them feel powerful. So yeah, I just wanted to put that up out there. They're gonna stalk y'all severely too. They're gonna stalk y'all. See, this thing, they're gonna stalk you because you're not struggling no more. See, this thing, the stalking starts after no contact. This thing, once you go no contact, they're gonna start stalking you for the simple fact that you going no contact means that they have no power over you. And then on top of that, they can affect you. They can affect you. These people get this thing. These people get off by destroying and breaking the spirits of humans. So at the end of the day, this thing, if they not destroying, if they not destroying somebody's spirit, if they not lying, if they not going around causing confusion, they don't know they don't know how to love, they don't know peace, they don't know happiness, they don't know what being an actual genuine person is, because they completely they sold their soul, meaning instead of them going towards love, they chose fear. Love is God. Fear is the devil. They chose the devil. And it ain't no going back. Yeah, there ain't no going back. The deal is one-sided. On me, look, the deal is one-sided. How you doing, man? Hey, look, I love this neighborhood that I be in. Hey, I love this neighborhood. There's so many beautiful people here. Like, I'm talking about it. It makes me feel good to just knowing that people out here they just be themselves. Like, and I love, like, when we just walk in, they stop and speak. I love that. See, this thing, I love people. See, this thing, your narcissistic parents, they can't have this, because at the end of the day, they don't possess love. They ain't real people. Look. Let me get back to what I was saying. See, this thing, what was I saying? Yeah, they're gonna stalk you for the simple fact that you're not struggling. See, this thing, when you're struggling, when you're struggling, they're gonna try to use that against you to break you. But when you're on top, and when you got everything together, when you got everything good going for yourself, they're gonna try to, once they know that you got everything good together, once they know that you on your feet, once they know that you succeeding, then that's when the victimization gonna come in. That's when they're gonna try to play the victim. Then that's when they're gonna try to hold themselves accountable for the things that you did in order for you to be on top, be on your feet, and to succeed. Then they're gonna try to make your accomplishments their accomplishments, for the simple fact that anything you do, nothing you do will never be good enough, because guess what? In their mind, everything that you accomplish, they are the reason for it. This is how these dummies think. This is how narcissistic parents think. But like I say, see, this the thing. They're gonna see this thing. What they don't understand is everybody struggle. I struggle. Y'all struggle. Everybody go through something. We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. And if you perfect, I need the formula right now. I need the formula right now. If you perfect, I need that formula. No, I need the form. If you perfect, I need the formula right now. No, I'm dead serious. I want the formula. Like, can you give me the formula to perfection? I want it. I do want it. So I'm gonna be waiting for that. I'm gonna be waiting for that formula too. I'm gonna be waiting for those ingredients to perfection. I really am. I have yet to find it. I want to make that my mission. What is the ingredients to perfection? Nothing, because perfection does not exist. You go and look. You go and search of perfection. You're gonna find yourself in treachery and misery because you chasing something that's unrealistic. Never chase unrealistic expectation. Never chase it. Don't do it. Never chase unrealistic. You're gonna be older and life is gonna pass you by. But yeah, look, like I say, everybody struggle. Everybody go through something. We're not perfect. Like that's the key is, are you gonna remain in struggle? See, this the thing. We don't remain on the ground. We pick ourselves back up. We don't remain on the ground. We don't remain. And then on top of that, see this thing. Then on top of that, when we pick ourselves up off the ground, we still end up overachieving. Our success comes tenfold for the simple fact that we was genuine behind it. We didn't have no hidden agendas. We didn't have no hidden agendas. Then on top of that, we on our life purpose. Life is not a competition. We don't try to compete because I don't want what you got and you can't get what I have. But at the end of the day, whatever you got is beautiful, and I salute you. But this the thing, I'm on my life purpose. So may peace and blessing be upon you. Yeah. Yeah, but at the end of the day, if you struggle, I understand that you struggle, because I understand that in life, you never know what you're gonna get. So at the end of the day, it's always so at the end of the day, you never know. You never know. That's why you always remain to be humble. That's why you always thank God, because if it wasn't for God, you wouldn't even have nothing. We wouldn't even have this. But at the end of the day, it's not about you struggling. It's what you do to get out of struggling. It's what you do to overcome pain and suffering. See, this is the thing, though. Struggle means strength to strong individuals. Struggle means weak. Struggle means to be lazy and procrastinate for some individuals. But those individuals, they don't matter. Yeah, those individuals, they don't matter. Yeah. So like I say, your narcissistic parents are going to try to manipulate you and gaslight you to get you in order to think something is wrong. They're going to try to get you to think, the goal is to try to, whatever is right. See, this how it is with narcissistic parents. When it's right, they're going to try to refrain you from that. But when it's wrong, they're going to try to teach you what's wrong. See, this is the thing. They want to instill inside you what's wrong instead of what's right. See, this thing, they know what's right too, but this thing, they don't abide by what's right. No, what's wrong is what is wrong runs them. They live in the wrong. They worship the wrong. They are the wrong. So at the end of the day, they know the difference between right or wrong, but they're not going to ever tell you about what's right, because they don't care about what's right. Because guess what? They failed in life. They're failures. Let me tell you something, they can have all the money in the world. This is narcissistic parents. They can have all the money in the world, but they're still going to be failures because they failed to heal from what hurt them. They failed to heal from childhood trauma. They failed to heal from from mental emotional neglect. Instead of them healing from that, they went to the closet and they hid in the closet and put a blanket over their head, and they instead of them looking that fear in the eye, no, they ran and hid in the closet. So now, because they still hiding in that closet, fear runs them. Narcissistic parents, they're ran by fear, and they make dumb decisions based off fear. Everything stems with fear. And guess what? It's a choice with them. So don't be trying to make no excuses. No, it's a choice. I don't want to hear none of that. It's a choice with these people. Forget these people. I don't like them. On me, I don't like them. I never will like them. I mean, I don't care about them. They evil to me. I mean, they evil, but I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm too fly to even be caring about some lames. Like, I'm finna be honest, like, and I'm just finna say this right now. I'm like, I don't care if, see, this is the thing. I don't care if I'm the black sheep, if I'm the scapegoat of the family. I don't care if my family don't like me. I don't care if my mother, I don't care, because I don't care about them. Like, they're losers to me. They're losers. Like, they don't mean nothing to me. You have no power over me, so you're a loser to me. So this is the thing. I could care less about anybody that preyed on my downfall or tried to get me to stumble on my journey. I don't care about you, and titles doesn't interest me. I don't care about your title. Your title means nothing. My character holds more weight than that. My character holds more weight than your weak title. Title meaning mother, title meaning father, title meaning friend. You not nothing to me unless I allow you. You not nothing to me. You nothing to me unless I give my consent. Meaning, if I don't consent to it, you ain't my mama, you ain't my daddy, you ain't my friend. Love is my family, because at the end of the day, if you evil, you screwed, because at the end of the day, it's not going down. We not family. You the enemy to me. You the enemy with me. You are. Just stay away from me though. But at the end of the day, like I say, see, this is the thing. This is the mindset that you have when you know for a fact that they couldn't break you. See, you couldn't break me. So at the end of the day, I'm still succeeding, and I'm still succeeding on my own. But at the end of the day, you have tried to break me in the past, and because you have tried to break me in the past, I cannot allow myself to even look at you anymore. I don't know who you are. That's what I'm saying. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you come from. You said you was my parent. You said you loved me, but this the thing. You are not who you claim to be. I was genuine, but you wasn't genuine. So this the thing. I'm gonna take myself out of the equation, and guess what? I'm gone. You're not gonna realize what you had until it's gone. But this is the thing. I'm gonna realize. See, this thing. I'm not gonna miss out on anything, because guess what? When I leave, I already knew why I left, and then on top of that, I healed. So yeah, at the end of the day, you just a regular individual to me, and that's just what it is with individuals. Because guess what? You not about to do this to me. I'm not finna allow you to hurt me no more. You not finna hurt me. You're not finna get no ego boost off me. So at the end of the day, whatever I gotta do to protect my inner peace, that's what I'm gonna do. And I don't care who you are, because guess what? You can't use titles against me, because I know you're gonna try to use that against me. I know you're gonna try to be like, you wanna know what they're gonna try to be? They're gonna be like, well, Robert, that's still your mama, that's still your daddy, that's still your family. You ain't nothing to me. That's what I'm saying. And the person that's saying, Robert, that's still, I'm gonna cut you out and be like, hey, that's good you saying that. You sound more like a dumbass than they do. You even dumber than them. That's what I'm saying. Anybody that try to rationalize or justify with narcissistic behavior, it screw y'all too. Because y'all not even talking based off factual statistics and evidence. No, y'all going based off he say, she say. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you haven't dealt with narcissistic abuse, don't speak on it. You got to speak from experience. If you have not experienced it, if you haven't experienced it, don't speak on it, because you don't know. A spoon-fed motherfucker will never see eye to eye with somebody to get it out the mud. So yeah, you can talk all you want to, man. It's getting dark up out here. Yeah, I'm just letting y'all know. That's just what it is. That's what they gonna bring y'all to, because at the end of the day, you're gonna see their goal is to create codependency. That's why they love seeing you struggle, because guess what? They're gonna, in their mind, okay, he's struggling, so he gonna want to come back to me. Hopefully he come back to me so I can manipulate him. If he can come back to me when he's struggling, I can still continue to snatch his soul. But if he don't come back to me, okay, but if he don't come back to me, even though he's struggling, how is he still making, how is he able to bounce back? Because I know he was struggling because I stalked him and I asked everybody around him what his whereabouts was. This is what they do. But at the end of the day, people said we haven't heard from him. And then on top of that, everybody's saying that he don't look like he's struggling. That's because God got us, and we don't struggle for long. We don't struggle for long, but at the end of the day, that's what they ask themselves. Because at the end of the day, them watching you suffer, it makes them feel as though they have power over you. Because guess what? They don't want to see you succeed. They do not want to see you succeed. I'm sorry that these is y'all parents. Y'all parents do not want to see y'all succeed at any. They do not. I'm talking about if they making over six figures. If they making over six figures, and you could be making lesser than that. But this thing, once they see that you are financially literate, when they know for a fact that you don't lack in things that they lack in, they're going to become severely jealous of you, and they're going to try to make it their mission to kill your success. They're going to try to make it their mission to break you emotionally, mentally, and physically. Point blank. Period. That's why they love when you struggle. Look, stay blessed. I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna hit the gym up too. Like I said, I hate these people. But I love them and I forgive them. But at the end of the day, if we had a purge, y'all know I'm coming. Y'all know I'm coming. Stay blessed.